Hello, everybody. I'm going to play the video. I'm going to try to play the video. Here it goes. Hey, everybody. It's RV Rebel Girl, Keto Nomad from those two YouTube channels, and I've scheduled a Midwest Wheeled Wonders rendezvous at the Starved Rock State Park. Now, this is one of the greatest parks you can go to here in Illinois. It is a #1 park, and it is located conveniently with lots of activities, waterfalls, hiking. It's got 18 canyons that feature vertical walls of moss-covered St. Peter's sandstone formed by glacier melt water that's sliced dramatically through tree-covered sandstone bluffs. There's more than 13 miles of trails access to rain-fed waterfalls, sandstone overhangs, and great overlooks. I have already scheduled my site to be site number 25. Now, these places book up fast, and right now, according to the website, there are 30 spots still available that you can schedule for camping and attending this WWR. Hoping to make this an annual event for us, no matter what part of the United States we're in. But go make your reservations online. There's only 30 spots left as of today at 3 o'clock. 28. Here's a couple of this is a short video of when I was there with my grandchildren a couple of years ago, and we went exploring, and we went to see the St. Louis the canyon there. It was awesome. The kids were laughing and giggling, having a great time. We just had a ball. I think you'll love it. Lots of hiking, geocaching, everything. That's my granddaughter. It's so cold. They're standing underneath the waterfall. Campsites are $25 for non-Illinois, non-senior residents. If you're an Illinois resident and you're a senior or a vet or disabled, there are discounts. So you have to look at the website and see what applies to you. But you can park 2 vans on a spot. So if you have somebody to share a spot with, that would be great. And those are vans that are not already built out by a manufacturer. The regular street vans that you may have built out yourself, but looks like a regular van driving down the street, 2 vans are good to go. I'm going to be there no matter what, so whether there's me, 1 person, 3 people, 5 people, or 25 people, it's only a beginning. I hope to see you there. Hi, Margie. Please go to the Midwest Wheeled Wonders Rendezvous page. Actually, it's the Wheeled Wonders Rendezvous page. And let me know if you're coming. Thanks. That's a wrap on that. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the chat and listening to my spiel again. Oh, I think my TV's volume's still on. Hold on. There we go. And joining my spiel about the meetup. Hi, Margie and Jeff. Hi, Old Man Files. You thought you slept away the week. It's not Friday. That's correct. It's Monday, but I needed to get this stuff out early. Okay. Megavan Mike's got site number 21. Yeah, I'm in site number 25 at the state park. It's Starved Rock State Park. Let me tell you something. This park is awesome. And I know we talked about maybe doing a meetup in Wisconsin or something, and that was kind of tentative, but it really works out a lot better when it's like in a state park like we do for Lollapalooza. I mean, Lola had the best idea when she organized Lollapalooza the way that she did, because it's lessons from Lila. Hi, thank you for joining. I'm so glad to see you. Um, we're talking about this meetup that I'm trying to put together, and it's like a Midwest thing. How many years have we all? I mean, Mike and I talked about this last year and the year before. We always talked about doing a Midwest meetup thing, other than all the way up in the UP, which we love to go up to the UP, and I'm going to finally make it up there this year. But you know, Starve Rock State, the state park here in Illinois, is an awesome place. Oh, that is weird. Mike's saying that, he had planned to go to the Matheson. But if like a couple of years ago, I don't know if anybody who may have seen the video I did with my grandkids, the whole thing. I had a great spot there. It was huge and it was like in the middle of a field. Now I'm going to be on spot number 25. It looks like that the spots that are available right now are in the East Loop. I think that's considered the East Loop. The West Loop has a few spots left, but that park is right now, it's booked. I can't even get in there, but I am going there next week. I'll be there, not well, after I leave here, I'll have a couple of days that I have to find a place to hang out. I'll probably go driveway surf. Um, I'll go sit on the street at my son's house because I'm excited. My granddaughter's graduating high school and she's got her prom. And so there's, but there's like a lot of cars in the driveway. So hey Pup Camper, thanks for joining. Hey Strong's Adventure. My moderator is here. Oh, even the look at that, Lone Star Rider. Hi. So I'm really excited about this because it would be great if we could make this, Rex, I'm so happy you're here. It'd be great if we can make this an annual thing. Yeah, it's close to home. Yeah, you're on 27. All right. Lessons from Lila. Yeah. Hoo, 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 hoo. Now, let me tell you something. I talked to the ranger there. If you are in a van, like a road track, something that is obviously a camper, okay? You're allowed to have a camper, and you're allowed to have a tent, an RV and a tent. I think you can have two vans, he told me, two vans on your site. You can have two vehicles, two vans on your site. But then you can't put up a tent or anything. So you should be able to maybe share your site. Like I said, there was only 30 sites available when I went on there and today. And those were the best dates that were in between going up to the UP. You know what I'm saying? And it's not too bad of a time of year. It's after the 4th of July, so it's not going to be, heavily booked. And the weekdays, if you're an Illinois resident, is less expensive. Now, if you're not from Illinois, you're not going to get any of the discounts. They don't, take the senior pass or anything like that. No, it's not like the Texas State Park where you have to pay extra. You're allowed two vehicles. So if you have another vehicle on your spot, it's best to have a van that's like doesn't look like it's built out. But the ranger told me as long as it looks like their vans that look like they just drive down the street every day, you can have two vans on the spot. And there's electric at the site. Hey Kevsey, thanks for joining us. Hey everybody, Kevsey's in the house. They have electric at your site, but water, there are water spigots conveniently located, so you'd have to fill up before you come to your site. Or I have a 7-gallon tank that I just go fill up, and I got a little hand truck I wheel back, or I can put it in my van. And then also there are 2 shower houses, and they're with flush toilets. I think there's one place in that area that doesn't have flush toilets, but big deal. So if you don't have a toilet, if you're in a van, you don't have a toilet, or if you're in a tent, you don't have a toilet, it's not a big deal. You just gotta make your way to the toilet, you know? So did you get a 40-foot, was 21 40 feet, or was it 35 feet, Lila? Um, I don't know if it was right. You might wanna run your air, that's absolutely true. Now, I won't well, I might run my air if I have to, but I don't even normally run my air, but I think my spot is I think number 25 is it might be a 45-foot spot. So, but I put down that I'm gonna have 2 vehicles. I can have another vehicle actually, but it would have to be like a car camper on my site. Yeah. It should have said on your reservation. And you're close to home. You both are close. You guys are from, the Missouri area. And I still think that we should do a meetup at Honeywell. I love that place. But the problem with that is that you can't make reservations. I don't think you could make reservations at Honeywell. It's unbelievable how many great places there are to go and camp in the Midwest that are reasonably priced. So if you got 2 vans on a site and it's actually comes to $30 because it's $5 for your fee for the fee, it's only $15 a night and you got electric. I mean, that's not bad. And you got a shower house, so you don't even have to worry about, you know, there's a dump station there, but of course it's not at your site. So, and there's like all kinds of trails. Yeah, I'm so glad that you told Dan about Honeywell because oh, you're looking at a Fleetwood Storm. That's a nice trailer, Kev? That's cool. So we know for sure that we got 3 people probably going or more. Let's see. Rex, where are you gonna be? We're gonna have a meetup. Like I said in my video, whether there's 1 of us or 3 of us or 5 of us or 10 of us, it doesn't matter because we're gonna have fun anyway. Oh, Class A. RV Quilt Quest, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Thank you. Yeah, caught us live. We're getting ready. We're talking about a meetup that we're gonna get together at the Starved Rock State Park in Illinois in July 18th to the July 22nd. And I gotta tell ya, wow, that Rex, that would be great. You could probably park on someone's site with them that does, because you just got the motorcycle in the trailer. Now, it does say, if you go on the website and read it, what it says is it says that if you have more than 2 vehicles, that you can park your car in this over, this up in front, parking up in front. So, I mean, heck, you know, depending on your, camping. I mean, like, I could leave my van up in front and then just leave my camp. Well, I need stuff in my van, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, Debbie, that would be nice if you and Eddie were in the area. And if you somebody, that's 15 bucks a night each. And there's so much to do there. There's hiking, there's waterfalls, there's I think there's you can go kayaking, there's geocaching. This Friday night, Bobby? I'm gonna try to. Is it a holiday or something? I don't think so. Oh, no, Mother's Day is Sunday. So how you like my new pajamas? It's a one-piecer. I walked all the way back from the shower house with these pajamas on, see? So I look like I'm going hunting in the woods. $5, $5, $5, $5 at Walmart in the junior section. I lost enough weight that I got an outfit in the junior section. Yeah, the only problem with these one-piecers is that, I would like to we should do the Wisconsin Dells maybe also, um, well, maybe next year. Can't find me in the woods, right? I know. But, the bad part about these one-piecers is that if you have to go to the bathroom, us girls, I mean, even because there's no it only zips from the waist up, um, you gotta take the whole thing down. So I had to wear I'm not getting I had to wear a t-shirt underneath. Yeah, just in case, because 'cause I'll get cold. I got my Dago tee on, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Um, yeah, you wouldn't be able to find me in the woods. Hey, hello. Hey, Carol. Everybody say hi to Carol. Glorious Life on Wheels. You got to check out her. You remember her? She was at Lollapalooza also, and we had a great time. I mean, she's been a couple times at Lollapalooza, and she just did a great video. In fact, I commented and she answered me back. She's been busy. I hope things are. Hey, Judith, welcome. Oh, okay, Bobby. Hey, I hope your new job is going good, Bobby. You have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Bobby Shine's got a new job, so he has to get up early in the morning. So if you have not got your site yet, you need to get your site right away for the meetup in Illinois. I know, I loved it. So we're having, I don't know if you saw Carol. I'm putting together a meetup and it's called the Wheeled. That's right, Judy. It's gonna be called the Wheeled Wonders Rendezvous. Now, I already got permission from Blind Views that he didn't mind that I coined I used his phrase that he coined. He said he was honored. So before I actually went through with it, I wanted to make sure that he was okay with it because he said that's what he says all the time. And it's not the Wheeled Wanderers. Notice it's not WAND. We're not wandering. We know exactly where we're going, don't we? We're not lost. Going to the wonders. We're going to go see all the wonders of the land and all the wonderful things that our Lord gave us. Yeah, it's so nice that lessons from Lila are here. Our Lollapalooza gang is here. Our Lollapalooza tribe. Our Lollapaloozians. That's what I call them, Lollapaloozians. I named him that, but I don't know if Lola considers him that. So I wish that some of the people in Texas could come, but I'm sure that it's a long drive for them to come. But the reason I chose a weekday is because it's easier to get a site during the week, you know. So I think it's Carol, I think it's going to be a blast too. Rex, I'm sure somebody you know, right, yeah, Bobby. That's right, it pays the bills. So, Carol, you're in Glow. You're in California now? There you go, Rex. Lila says that she'll share. And there shouldn't be a problem with you being on the same spot with Lila. If they say anything, just park your motorcycle by mine. You park your motorcycle, and I don't think they would say anything because all she would have would be the van, her van, and your trailer. And if they say anything, you just put your motorcycle over by me. There you go, Rex. Do 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 do. Okay, we got Rex, we got Lila, we got Minivan Mike, we got me, and we got Tracy Jones. And but you got to get your spaces now. Oh, and if that doesn't work out, Tracy said, Rex, you could share a spot with her. I think she's going to be coming in a car. So that would work out too. Either way, we got you covered, my friend. Yes, they have a lodge there. That's the other thing I was going to tell you. They have a lodge. The Star Rock has a lodge there. So, I mean, if you could stay in the lodge if you wanted to, I think. But even if you wanted to just go over to dinner at the lodge, you could go to dinner at the lodge. They have a lot of places to go hiking, and the trails are pretty awesome. There you go. You could, like email each other. Bobby, good night. Thank you so much. Have a good night and thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I thought you guys were both in California. Oh, I know Rex is a good cook. Did he say he wasn't? Did I miss something? Danny's feisty. Knock it off. She had a bath. I took her and gave her a bath in the laundry room. And then I brought her back home and then I went and took my shower. But she smells so good. That the shampoo that the vet gave me, the prescription shampoo smells so good. I'm hoping I can get some more of that stuff. Okay, Tracy, there's going to be electric there. So, um, what site did you get? Did you say? Did you get your site yet, Tracy? If you get a site, you don't need to have worry about getting a Jackery. You'll have electric. Just bring some extension cords. Are you going to car camp in your car? In your little SUV? All you got to do is make yourself a little bed in your um in your car. And if I don't know, do you have a and there's going to be a picnic table. And you just might want to, you just might want to get yourself a potty tent. And not necessarily bring a lawn chair, a potty tent, not necessarily to use to go potty, but you might want to use to go potty and get with a bucket. But I mean, like emergency, if there was an emergency. But they probably have most of the times they have a 30 amp hookup, and then they have a regular plug like for the house. So if they have a regular plug like you have in your house, you just plug that in with a little power strip on it. And then if you're sharing with somebody, whether Rex shares with you or Rex shares with Lila, lessons from Lila with them, you still can, you know, there's yeah. That's what's nice about the place. If you do it right. Okay, so you're gonna come in your car, that'll save you gas, you know, and your seats fold down, right? It's an SUV. You and I could talk about it later, we can text back and forth, but you just get yourself a little cushion from a blow up mattress, maybe for like in a pool, or a little um memory foam twin size mattress, and it'll fit really nice in your car. I wish I had the pictures from uh Lindy's. She had it set up so cute. And then on your front passenger seat, you could have some stuff there and just There's barbecue grills there, and just bring a little cooler to put some food in, and it'll be perfect. Plus, I have an extra, I have a refrigerator in my van if you need to stow some stuff in my van refrigerator that I just got. Thank you. Right. Do this up. Yeah, bring extension cord, but you need to go on there, Tracy. Did you book your site, Tracy? Because I know you were trying to get on there before you came on. Oh, your CPAP. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you should be fine. You should be fine. Did you get your site already? Did you tell me what site you're on, Tracy? That's the big thing is there's only 30 when I was on the internet this afternoon, there was only 30 sites available for that day, for those days. And I didn't think that there'd be, I don't know how many people would be interested in going, even if that's 60 people, if there were two vans on a site or something like that. So I did right. Oh my God. Mike knows Megavan, he knows he's from the area, how nice it is at Starved Rock and what a great reputation it has. If you go on the website and look, you'll see all the things it has to offer as a park. Okay. Well, you should try to get on there tonight. Okay, so the dates again, Billy's like, what are the dates again? The dates again are July 18th through 22nd. So check in on the 18th. Your ears ringing. I just was talking about you. Oh my God. I just was telling July 18th through 22nd. Weekend she shed. That's like who sold seashells by the seashore. Hey, everybody, weekend she shed. You know who that is? That's Lindy. Lindy and Oliver. Lindy and she shared, shared a camp spot with me over at Lollapalooza a couple years ago. The year the Blind Views came. Oh man, we had a ball. It would rain on us and everything, but um so this is the girl, Tracy. I was telling you about her car, the way she set up her camping in her car. So weekend, I'm going to call you weekend. Tracy Jones is going to come we're having a meetup and she's going to come in her car. And so I was explaining how you just put this little bed back there and, and you had the cute little stuff and everything. And I keep saying, I wish I had the pictures. Okay. She's going to send me pictures right now of her setup, she says. So I'm going to wait to get that. So then I can share them with you, Tracy Jones, and I'll text them to you because I have your number. Yes. Yeah. Now, I've been to Weekend's house in South Carolina as when I met her when I was in Myrtle Beach, and she invited me to lunch, and then we ended up we camped several times. We camped with Frugal, RV gal in Texas, and now she's in Texas. So she's going to send me pictures. She's going to text me pictures, and then I will text them to you so you can get an idea, Tracy, how you could set up your car until she's going to be getting a van weekend. Great. Oh, I just got one. So, oh yeah, it was like so cute, you know. Just like, whoops, I'm gonna go to put it on here and give me 1 second here. And I'm gonna see if I can bring it up. Hold on a second, guys. Talks among yourselves while I'm doing this. And this in, I'm going to put in my thumbnail so I can bring it back up here on join it in and share it in my slides. Um, it's going to take me just a minute. Oh, maybe it's not going to let me do it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to change it to I have to make it into a JPEG, but I will put it up there for you. I'll send it to you. Good night, Pup Camper. I'm sorry I didn't see Cheryl. I'm sorry. I wish you were coming too. Margie, I'm so excited that you were able to join us again. And it's just so nice. No, you do not. If you share a site with somebody, you don't need to register. All they got to do is they could put your name on their site when they register because it has primary on there. I have to look and see. Just make sure, you know what I do? I always put down I have 2 people. So like Tracy Jones, if you register for a site, say you have 2 people and say you have 2 vehicles, because it's not any extra to have extra people or to have the 2 vehicles. So that's why I always put down 2 vehicles and 2 people, just in case somebody joins me. It's no extra charge. You shouldn't have to, you just make sure that when you know what site you're going to be on when they check in, or that you guys check in together, or that when they check in, they get, they tell the person that, the people at the front gate that you're coming, you know, what the name is. They can always add the name when you know for sure who you're sharing with. Because you're either going to share with Tracy or you're going to share with Lessons from Lila. I think Lessons from Lila's on 21 and I'm on 25. So we're close, that's all in the same area. If you look at that map that I have in the video, in the east one, when on the east, the one where 25 is where I have the red X, you should try to get it. If we could try to get in there, we should all get in there if we can, depending on, how many people. Okay, Mike's on 21. Lila's on, what one did Lila say? She's Lessons from Lila. Which one did you, oops. Oh, you're on 27. You're across from 25. There you go. So if Lila's on 27 across from me, she just can add I think she can just add your name to her reservation. And like I said, you could park your trailer by hers and put your motorcycle by me. But there's not going to be an issue. I'm sure of it. See, is where I have the big van and I have my trailer. So I don't know. I mean, I could still have a car on mine. Probably. But I also want to have room for us to be able to do a group thing, I mean, where we can all like hang out together and have a campfire, because we're not going to have a pavilion, or a house, like we do with Lollapalooza. So I don't know how big 27 is, how many. I think mine is 40 feet long. Yes, RV Quilt Quest, but they're booked. There's only 30 spots available in the campground for that week. They book up so fast. Like right now, they're already booked. I tried to get in for well, I check out of this campground I'm in now. I'm in O'Connell's Yogi Bear Campground ground in Amboy, Illinois. Well, I don't think I'm gonna have enough room right now, Tracy. Um, you talking to me or are you talking to Rex? So when I went online to get the reservation to go there the 11th and stay the 11th and 12th and then check out the 13th, they were booked. But I did get in on following Monday, so I'll be there 2 days next week. Or not next week, but I think it's the 18th and 19th or something like that. Oh, but well, I have like my big van and my big camper. So there I don't know that there would be any room on the gravel for me for another vehicle. And you have to park on the gravel. Or I think you have to they say you have to park on the gravel. I don't know if you could park on the grass or not. Living second childhood. Hi, Jeff. Jeff or Bo? Bo. Okay, so yours says 25 feet long, but you hang about 3 feet over the back, so room for Rex or a car. Okay. Well, basically, you just need room for his trailer and then his bike, motorcycle doesn't take up that much room. You should be fine. Thank you, weekend for okay, so what meetup is this? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just saw that. Okay. So I'm putting together a meetup. It's called the Wheeled Wonders, not Wonders, Wheeled Wanderers, WOND, Wheeled Wanderers Rendezvous, WWR, yes, and it's going to be at the Starved Rock State Park in Illinois on July 18th. It's check-in at 5 and check-out is 3 o'clock 22nd, or whatever days you want to stay. So basically, if you check in on the 18th, which is Monday, you get settled in. So then you have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to hang out and explore. And then Friday you put your stuff away and leave. And then we head to Skoolie Up in Michigan. Whoever's going. Mama Wanderlust, welcome. Thanks for joining. I just don't want anybody to get jammed up by not having enough room, you know what I mean? So now Lila, lessons from Lila. Are you and Charlie going to um the UP for the Skoolie Up, or you just are you staying down around the Great Lakes, or staying down closer to home? Well, Rex, you know what? You should, work it out between you and Charlie, or with Tracy, with lessons with Lila or Tracy. I'm sure that between you know. Tracy would just get a site. She needs to get a site also. And there may be somebody else who wants to share. Oh, you're gonna stay closer to home? Right. So I'm all excited about a weekend she shed because we've been talking about doing something in the Midwest anyway. And this is going to be great to do something in the Midwest for a change. I mean, I should say for a change because last year we did, there was the Ozarks, Swarm the Ozarks. And then the of course, there was the Skoolie Up, but I didn't get to go to Skoolie Up because I had to turn around and come back. But this year, this is gonna be great because Starved Rock in Illinois is an awesome park to go to. Andalou Cook. Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining. Now, this is with Lila. You're meeting up with, Judah? Is it Judith you're meeting up with? No. Yeah, we should do something. You wanna go to Vegas, Judith? Yeah, we could do something. Sure, we could do a meetup in the West. I mean, because actually the Wonders Rendezvous can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be in the Midwest, but right now it's gonna be in the Midwest. So hopefully, we can do this annually or semi-annually or whenever we feel like it, because that's how we are. We can do whenever we want. Brenda, Luke Cook, it is so nice of you to join us. I heard that there is a storm coming into, but now I'm in Amboy, so I haven't heard. Oh, I should probably brought my lawn chair in, and I have my volcano grill out there, but it's just sitting on top of my picnic table. It doesn't look like it's going to rain where I'm at. I don't know. What does it say, Brenda Lou? RV Troller, that's who it is. Yeah. I'm wondering if the RV Troller will come to the meetup. Yeah, you know what? There is a great place, Glow, and have you been to that national park? Okay, Second Childhood. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Okay, so you're saying I'm gonna get it in Amboy? Thanks for coming by, Second Childhood. Well, we could do something in Vegas. There is this park in Vegas. Well, I was gonna say with the Glorious Life on Wheels, Carol. You got to go to her channels. It's awesome. Um, and it's near Las Vegas. It's in right outside it's right in Las Vegas. It's Red Rock Mountain. It's right across from Red Rock Mountain. Their internet stinks there. There's like no internet. And it's kind of primitive. I don't even know if there was power there. I don't remember. It might not have been power, it might have been totally primitive. But it was beautiful. And a lot of mountain climbers go there. Oh, friends that are in Amboy. That's nice. I like it here. This is Yogi Bear Park. I like it here. Well, yeah, we could do it at Lake Mead also. That's a good idea. It's free there. Good idea, Margie. Carol, and Judith. Has anybody ever gone to see those rams? That's right near Lake Mead, where I went to go see those ram all those rams that come out. I did a video on it. Are you serious? RV? Cool Quest? You have your helmet on, running down the street, bobbing and weaving. No, you're not. You're laughing. Ye yes, it's near Mead, and I forget where it was. I did a video on it. There's a campground, Margie, with a senior discount is $10. Is that in Lake Mead, Margie? Ashes? Weekend She Shed, I did a video on it. Thank you for sending me those pictures. I'll share them with Tracy. I did a video on the meetup. And, like I said, whether it's one person, two person, or three person, it's just the first time. So, that's okay. We could, you and I can make a party just with two of us camping, you know. So it just depends on, who comes. But right now, I know we got maybe 5 people so far. That'll be fun. That's how all the other meetups started. Lollapalooza started with the core four. There was 4 people, you know, and the RTR, I don't know how that started, how many were in there, and the van build was, started with just a few people. So, hi Kelly, for Kelly. No hookups at the campground at the one with the senior citizens. I got my generator. If they let you use your generator up until quiet time. And then we got sun, we use our solar. Well, I'm not gonna we'll have to decide on that later. We'll have to wait till next year. But if we do something thanks weekend, I can't wait to see you when I come down to Lollapalooza. Are you gonna go to Lollapalooza? Are that when they announce? I hope so. If not, I would love to meet up with you on my way to Vegas. I'm not Vegas, on my way to Arizona. But then I'll be going to Vegas probably in everybody must know my route because you said you can go out west to see your sister. Um, I'll go to Vegas to see my sister for Thanksgiving probably. This year my grandson really wanted me to come home and I did. Next year I may just go to my sister's and then, you know, we'll see. Because I have moved my doctor's appointments around so that and I've done my doctor's appointments early so that now they fall during the summertime when I'm here in the Midwest. And if in case I decide not to come home, because it was just too cold, you know, um, and maybe stay out that way, maybe even for Christmas. I'm not sure. I might decide to stay out that way for Christmas and then head to Florida in January. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Depends. Because, Arizona has not been warm enough for me. It's just been too cold. Too cold for me. And, I don't really need hookups. RV Ashes in April. You guys don't need hookups either. You have solar, right? And I think Glorious Life on Wheels has solar. Billy, I wish you guys could be coming, but we'll see you in Texas or on my way to Texas. Oh, I'm only a few miles from their place. Oh, Are they boondockers welcome? They got 60 acres. They got a campsite. They got, like, some place for somebody to driveway surf. Only kidding. It's not hot here. Not at all, old man files. Oh, you wanna go to Colorado? Okay, well, you and I'll meet up someplace. You know you know that. We'll meet up, maybe one of the parks or something or nearby. I mean, I probably will wanna go to Lake Whitney, and there's a free camping right by Lake Whitney that, uh, Dan told me about. In fact, I think Rex was just there. Were you by Lake Whitney, Rex? At that free camping? And Old Man Files, it's cold here. I'm in, like, flannel pajamas. My $5 flannel one-piece pajama suit. My mechanic or my camo get lost in the woods thing. It's 100 degrees in Quartzsite? Oh my goodness. You're gonna go to Pigeon Forge, and I love Pigeon Forge. Hmm. Oh, you'll probably be going to the, lodge store. You were just where in Pigeon Forge, Wendy? Waverly, what's Waverly? Oh, is that an area? I don't know what Waverly is. Ashes in April, are you gonna be in Illinois? I know Brenda Lou. What suburb are you in? I know Naperville was is, like, freezing. Oh, you were just at I love Lake Whitney. It's one of my favorite parks, the Thousand Trail Parks, but there's a free place to camp. Um, well, if you're here when I well, if you're gonna be in Illinois, depending on what it is, you probably won't be here when we're doing the meetup. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the Naperville weather right now, and it says that it's gonna start raining in 8 minutes. It says it's gonna rain at 11 o'clock PM. 70% chance it will rain, 100% at midnight, all night long. Oh, yeah, all night long. It's a well, I which park is that? Oh, Elgin. Yeah, my brother used to live right by the casino. My brother that passed away. He would lived right by the casino there in Elgin. With the state park, yeah, you can read the policy, but you can cancel the reservation, but I think you lose the $5 because there's a $5 processing fee or something. But what's nice about the Illinois state parks, you do not have to pay to get in them. So like in Texas, you have to pay like $5 every day to get in. Every day you pay a $5 entry fee. I said, "But I only came in one day and I never left. Why do I have to pay to come back in when I'm already here?" So Texas pay charge you $5 each day. I'm like, "Why don't they just tack that on to the price of the campsite?" You know? But you don't have to do that with Illinois. You pay the campsite's $25 a day. Um and then It's a one time it's a $5 processing fee and a dollar and change for something else. So my whole price, I mean, I get the senior discount because I'm an Illinois resident, but so it's probably if you for all 4 days would be like, $100 for 4 days for the 18, 19, 20. Yeah, it would be like $100 plus $6, $106 and change. But look at their policy, their cancellation policy. I think the only thing that you lose is that $5, the processing fee, and, as long as you cancel within a certain amount of time. Oh, so boy, you really remember everything about my sister and when my brother passed. Yeah, I put Danny in the well, I was at my son's house in Naperville, and so I just put my Danny in the kennel over there, and she did good. She was fine. You know, I always worry, oh, excuse me, about her getting loose and running out. Um, I mean, I could probably look it up and see Margie on the campground. See, it says camp. See what it says about cancellations. Future destinations. Let's see. Maybe it's in the drop down menu. I'm looking while you're chatting. Uh, that's okay, Brenda Lou. I mean, I know how that is, like I felt like I knew everybody, you know, um before I went on the road. You do. You feel like you know people because you've been watching all their videos and you know everything pretty much. Let's see if it says cancellations. 'Cause it usually has a policy on here. It talks about the park, gives you directions. Hmm. I know I read it when I was making my reservation. It tells you about booking details. Let's see if that one says that. Oh, making, canceling, and modifying a camp reservation. Park use fees are refundable without incurring penalty fees if cancellation notification is received no later than 3 days prior to arrival. Transaction fees and convenience fees are always non refundable and are additional when modifying a reservation. So the extra fees that I paid was $5 and I'll tell you what it was. $6.65. Transaction fee was $5 and the convenience fee was 165. And then you just pay for your park. So if it's $25 a day, then you add on the $5 transaction fee and $1.65 of for the convenience fee. So if you did cancel, you would only lose the $6.65, but you get your money back for the park. Got that? Oh, you're so sweet. Old man files. Very cool. So I'm excited about it. I mean, I hope that, even if there's to me, even if there's 10 people there, that's cool. It'll be a lot of fun, you know? And, lessons with Lila, I had so much fun with them at Lollapalooza and um of course Rex, we have a ball with Rex, you know. And Tracy Jones, she was fun when I met her this year at in near Pigeon Forge. When we were in Tennessee when I was in Tennessee. Tracy came to visit me. And then who else? Oh, and Minivan Mike, of course. It's been a while since I've seen him, so it'll be great to see Mike. You busted up the tribe? Why do you say that, Craig? You busted up the tribe in 2019. You didn't bust up the tribe. Did you do something to bust? I had to get hand cream for my hands. They're awful dry. Danny's like right in back of me. Did your dogs ever do that? Lay right in. Danny, I mean, you're right on top of me, babe. Oh, you're leaving? Goodbye, lessons from Lila. Thank you for joining. I'm so happy that you're going to meet up with us. I'm so excited. I'm excited for the WWR. Yes. Oh, great chat. Thank you. Good night. Thanks for stopping by, both of you. I'm so excited about this. I don't know. Mike, he says I felt like I knew everybody when I busted up the tribe in 2019 at the 2019 van build. The 2019 van build, I was there, but I was parked 2 miles away by with Badge and Neil. Not with them, but by them, by Badge and Neil. Who's hogging up the warmth? Brenda Lou. So, Mike, this is going to be cool. We're finally going to get our Midwest meetup. Hoo, 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 hoo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, you're going to take spot 30? How big is it? Good. Yeah, if it's big enough. Marge. Oops, where'd you go? Yeah, I'd have to go back in there and look at that map again, but I can't see it from. Oh wait, I know. I think I can go in my photos. I have it in my photos. Where's my photos? Yeah, but I can't click on it to see what the size is. Is that a 20 is that a 30-foot spot? It should tell you if it's a third. Hey, Badge. Badge is in the house. Yeah, 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 yeah. Margie, is that uh spot 30 is how deep is that? You might because I know there was a couple of 40 feet spots there at 35. Did I call you minivan, Mike? I didn't mean to. Hey, Badge, thanks for stopping by. We're just talking about the meetup that I'm putting together, the Wheeled Wonders Rendezvous, WWR, like as in it's not the WWE or WWF wrestling. But what happens at the meetup stays at the meetup if you all want to wrestle. No, I'm kidding. Yours is 50 feet? Oh, I didn't see a 50-foot spot, Mike. Are you sure? I didn't see a 50-footer there. Let me see. Oh, I'm gonna look and see if I can get on there and oops. Okay, it says that there's 26 spots left. um Hey Raven in the van, I am. Hi everybody. We're getting ready for the we're talking about a meetup that we're gonna have in the Midwest. And I'm just trying to check out something here. Margie, you said 30, number 30? Let me see. Oh, you must have took it because it's not saying it's available now. Did you take it? Let me relook at it. I'm trying to see. I guess I gotta look at the map or something. Doesn't let me look at the map on here. It's not letting me see it, but oh, it gave me a list and it didn't give me number 30 where I could look at it to see. Oh, wait, let's see. 30. 30 is 25 feet. How long is your rig? Margie, Ashes in April. The maximum vehicle length is 25 for spot number 30. Oh, good night, Lone Star. Rex, good night. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I was going to say, I just looked at it because I didn't think 30 is too short for your Class C. Oops. Um, yeah, I don't know what. I can't believe it. His minivan Mike's spot is. Good night, Glorious Life on Wheels. Sorry, we got sidetracked looking at sites. 29 should be good. Then, if you updated it. Tracy Jones, you probably could go in a spot that's 25 feet because you're in a car. And then if somebody else shares with you that has a van, there'll still be space for them. Will I have stickers? Yeah, I have stickers. Send me your email me your address. I'll send you a sticker. Just email me your address at the RV Rebel Girls. And I'll send you out a sticker. RV. Let me put my address on here, my email address. Here's my email address. Okay. Okay, so, Raven in the Van, I've organized a meetup for Illinois at Starved Rock State Park. It's gonna be and Badge, that's what we're talking about. It's gonna be, July 18 through 22nd. So check in on the 18th, leave on the 22nd, or whatever dates you wanna come in. There's only when I checked, there was only 26 spots left, or maybe 25 spots left, um, when I started this afternoon, but you could put 2 vans on a spot if you're driving a regular van. If you're driving a built out van, like, Road Track or one of those that are, already, you know, they're actually like, a class B, whatever. Um, you could have your class B and that you could have 2 vehicles at a spot, so you could share a spot with somebody else. Now, Tracy Jones will be, probably looking to share a spot for, probably she would be up for sharing a spot with somebody if you have a van. And Badge, I'm all excited about it because it's gonna be the Wheeled Wonders Rendezvous, WWR. And I coined the phrase from Blind Views, always calling us Wheeled Wonders, not Wanders, Wonders, W and all the wonders of the world. And we're gonna see the wonders of the world, or the wonders of the USA. See the USA in your Chevrolet. How many people remember that? Oh, so you got number 29. Great. I was gonna check and see what, yeah, and all you have to do, I mean, if the and you never know, I mean, because there might be somebody else who would take it from you if you couldn't, I'm gonna look and see what 29. Oh, yeah, that's 29 is 35 feet, so I don't know how long your Class C is it? Is it like 30 feet or something? Yeah, now Paula's, I think, is the week it's after mine. But I would have loved to have gone to Paula's meetup, but I'm not because she sent me, she texted me all the information to invite me, but I'm not vaccinated, so Canada won't let me come to their country. They don't want me to come to your country because I don't have a vaccination. So, okay, Raven, where are you at? What state are you in? Oh, yeah, Margie, you should be fine though. 'Cause your bumper will probably. I mean, I don't think that there were cement blocks, like, at the end of the spots, so I don't think you'll have any issue, and then you have your tow vehicle, right? Because you have 2 vehicles. Blind Views is always calling us the wheeled wanderers, so that's what I sent him a message and asked if he mind if I used his phrase that he coined, so he said, "No, not at all." That's what it is, the Wheeled Wonders Rendezvous. Because we already have 2 paloozas. We've got Paula's Palooza, and we got Lola's Palooza, you know? I would love to go to Paula's gathering. You're taking care of the dog, Billy? I'm so glad because now we got Margie's gonna be tentatively coming. So Tracy Jones, I don't know about you may wanna consider, um well, see, Badge, our meetup right now is only we've only got like 6 people going. And it's all cool people that you know already that are the cool people. It's gonna be Minivan Mike, Margie and Jeff is tentatively coming. Um, Lessons from Lila, you know them. And then there's, Tracy Jones that you just talked to. She's talking to you about a bus, but she's gonna come in her car. And who else? Did I miss anybody? Oh, Rex coming. Is planning on coming. That's right, Raven. That's why I can't go to Canada. Um, but like I mean, and even with this meetup, there's only so many spaces available unless people cancel. And sometimes people cancel. You're in Wisconsin, Raven. You could um if you wanna come to Starved Rock, get with Tracy Jones and she could share a spot with you, and then it would only cost you guys like 15 bucks a piece. Your van and her car. Tracy, you know? And then maybe next year we could do something, doing something near Wisconsin Dells is really nice and really cool, but how many people are really gonna go to the Dells? I mean, do we really need to go to the Dells? Or I mean, how many people most a lot of people, once we get together for a meetup, we don't usually leave. I mean, I'm just speaking from my experience. We don't usually leave the area and go do something else. We usually just stay where we're camped and hang out, you know? I mean, yeah, I get it, Billy. Yeah, the Dells is so expensive. It really is. Um, and I mean, it just what's the killer? I'll tell you what. This place right here that I'm staying at through thousand is it's a Thousand Trails Park. They have primitive camping way in the back 40. I mean, it's like out in the woods, right next to the guy next door's cornfield. Because in Amboy here, it's farmland. So, but there's this great park here, camping park. But anyway, they charge like 60 something dollars a day to go park out there primitive. That's no hookup. That's nothing. Totally primitive in a tent. You can't go back there with your RV, you know. It's tent camping back there. Or you could bring a pop-up back there. But they want like 60 bucks. I mean, why would I pay $60 to tent camp and not get any electric or water or anything? That's crazy. These spots like that I'm in are like $90 a day. I mean, that's crazy. You're right. Yeah, Margie. I mean, that's crazy to pay that kind of money. That's just, but because I'm with Thousand Trails, it doesn't cost me that much, you know? Yeah. So Raven in a van, I mean, that's something if you two want to, exchange emails or something, or just decide, but whatever, Tracy, you should get your campsite before they fill up, you know? Well, you know what, Margie? Thousand Trails is nice if and but I don't want to buy a lifetime. The lifetime, if you buy a lifetime straight out from them, your yearly dues are locked in if you're over 62. and they don't raise the price on you, but I know, they're crazy, bitch. But, I don't wanna have a lifetime because you're paying, like, 10 grand, plus you still gotta pay the dues every year, but you get to stay, like, 21 days at a time, this new program they have, but that's, like, in their parks, but then you have to if you add on the trails collection, that's in with these new memberships, it's crazy, but I pay the regular yearly fee of 6 something, and that's for the 1,000 Trails parks, and I could stay, you can get around that by staying 4 days, 4 days, 4 days, 4 days, 4 days, and you never have to be out of a park as long as you don't stay more than 4 days. Or you can accumulate up to 14 days in a regular 1,000 Trails park, and then you can't go in another park for 7 days. And then you can start again. If you buy the Trails collection package is another $340. So for like 1,000 or $1,100 for the whole hey, Jill, for the whole entire year, it's like $1,100 for the whole entire year. That's like $100 a month, and you park for free. Unless you go to the Keys and you have to or you go one of those parks that you pay the 20 bucks. But when I'm in Arizona, I could go to Yuma and park for 14 days at one of those parks in Yuma that are Encore parks. 14 days and then go out to the desert for 7 days and go back into the park in Yuma for 14 days. And you don't pay anything extra. It costs you like 3 something for the whole year. It's and I don't usually have a hard time. The hardest time I have with reservations, Margie, is in the Keys. Or this park I'm at right now, if you don't book if I you I sometimes I have a hard time getting in here in Illinois because it's all everybody wants to come here with their kids. It's a Yogi Bear place. Yogi and Boo Boo, and they run around and the ranger they go doing their little hay rides and all that shit. All the kids. And they have 4 pools and a water slide, and they have all kinds of stuff going on. But it's nice to be able to have hookup it's nice to be able to have hookup. You get spoiled. So they let you could still Linda, you still stay at Thousand Trails in your car? They let you? I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't, but they don't what do they care? You tent camp or whatever. Or you could stay in and they have tiny houses too you could stay in if you want to, but that's a lot more money. That's not part of the membership. Bakersfield Air Force Base, that sounds pretty nice. Wow, they let you stay in your car. I didn't know that. I wouldn't. Well, Judith, it's not really a timeshare because you get to use it all year round. I mean, all year round, you know? It's not like you only get to use it 2 weeks out of the year, you know? You get to use it all year round, so it's really not like a timeshare. Right, Debbie T now, do you have the lifetime Debbie T? Did you say you had a lifetime and weekend, do you take a tent with you? Yeah, because they have tent camping at the Thousand Trails parks. I mean, this one does here, this Trails collection does, but even at the Thousand Trails park, you get your spot and you just pitch a tent, they don't care, you know? They don't care at all. I mean, it's well worth it. Cause think about it. They charge $80 a day for this park I'm in, like $88, I think they said for this park I'm in right now. So $88. I'm gonna get my little got my little calculator here. And I'm here 14 days. That would have been $1,200. You believe it? And I'm gonna leave for 7 days. I'm coming back here for 14 more days. That's $2,400. It didn't cost me that much for my membership. My membership was like 1,100 because I have the trails collection. Hey, Camp Goer One. Thanks for joining us. I have my clam also. Linda, you should think about getting the clam for your tent with the side panels on it and everything. What'd you say, Badge? Holy 88. Wow. Yeah, I know. So if I had to pay to stay if I had to pay to stay here, it would have cost me $1,200 for to stay for 14 days. But it only cost me under $1,200 for an entire year. That's less than 1 month's rent. Okay, you have a lifetime then. You have a lifetime. You bought a used lifetime. Oh, and Margie, you can buy a used lifetime and get there's they have a company that they go through that you could buy a used lifetime one, but then you don't always get all the benefits moved over. But even if you just, tried yeah, WT, I think you have a lifetime. You paid a couple $1,000 for it used, I think you told me, but then you pay your yearly dues. All I pay is yearly dues. And but this is the thing is I have one zone that I picked. My zone is the Midwest. So if I want to add a zone, it costs me $65 and I get to add 5 more states. And that's what I do when I go to I add the Florida zone and then I add the Arizona zone, which includes Las Vegas and California, but I don't go California very much. I mean, I have gone over to California and stayed over by Felicity and over on in the desert over there. I forget what that Sidewinder Road or whatever that road is. But I haven't stayed in any parks in California that were Thousand Trails. I could, but I haven't. What's $70 now? What I miss? Badge, are you kidding? I know because I mean, oh, you pay $1,800 for the year in Arizona? Well, that's cheap. But you can't go but that's just for Arizona. You don't get anything else. Yeah, it's $65 a zone. So, I mean, if you add a zone. So when I add a zone, it's 65 bucks. And the only two zones I ever add is I do add Florida and I add Arizona. So that's 130 bucks I add to it. So but basically it's yeah, it's about $1,150. 12 maybe $1,200 for the whole entire year. For the whole year. And I rarely ever have to be out of a campground if I do it right. You know? So they pay 2,000 a month to park in a trailer in California. That's crazy. 2,000 a month? That's crazy. They could they could join Thousand Trailers and pay less than that. They could get a lifetime membership, a used lifetime membership and pay less than that. You know that? They could. You should tell them they should buy a used lifetime membership from Thousand Trails. They can stay 21 days, then leave the park and go to another park for 21 days, but they gotta not mind moving. Yeah, you just pay the LTVA. Well, I would do the well, I don't pay the LTVA because I it only costs me $65 and I can camp anywhere I want in Arizona, in any of the Yuma parks. And then I only have 7 days I have to be out. I just go in the desert for 7 days and then come back in. And then I can enjoy the pool and all the other good stuff. And it only cost me $65 to add that. Now, when I went to, Niagara Falls, I did add the, New York area, and if I go to Maine, I'll when I go back up there, I'll add Maine and all that other stuff. But when that happens, and I'm usually not, it's only 65 bucks. It costs you more than $65 for one night in a park. I had 7 days in the Keys, in this park in the Keys. They charged $240 a night, and I had 7 days there with my trails collection. I got lucky and got 7 days. Last year, I got lucky and I got 6 days at the Keys. Mhm. But I had to pay $20 a day to stay at that park. So if it only cost me it was my club membership. All I had to do was pay an additional 20. For that one, I had to pay additional $20 a day to stay in that park. But if I did not have the Thousand Trails, it was $240 a day times 7 days. 1,600 bucks to stay there for 7 days. That's crazy. But it's the Keys. I could stay at the Moose though for 20 bucks too. Right. Niagara Falls was beautiful. The best thing I did was to go there and even and to spend the money and go on that boat ride. It was phenomenal. Camp Gore One, go you should go look at my video. It is just unbelievably awesome. I still haven't gotten I was supposed to go to Maine, but I didn't go, and then, like, now, that area is not really a priority. I would like to go there, if I maybe next year, I'll go. Yeah. I think Terry and Scott are heading up that way, and this is a good time for them to go to visit that area, really, because I think, right now, they're gonna be in Georgia. They said they're doing a thing in Georgia. Oh, really bad? Wow. I know you got into Sunshine Key for, 2 weeks. You were lucky because I've never heard of anybody getting a full but you had to pay 20 bucks a day, which is nothing. I was down there for, what, 2 months, but I stayed at the Moose Lodge for $20 a day. I had full hookup. I don't care. I wasn't on the beach, but then I stayed at Fiesta Key. I could not get into Sunshine Key. I got into Fiesta Key, but we'll see next year what I get into. We'll see which one I get in next year if I can get in. But you know what? If I can't get in the park, I'm not really, it's great being in a park, but Bahia Honda State Park, all those state parks are booked up in the Keys. But if I can't get in next year, I may just I think I'll still probably do I just go stay at the Moose. I mean, I'm a member of the Moose Lodge. It costs me 20 bucks a day to stay there, and he gives me power and electric, and I changed my membership over to his Moose Lodge, so I just stay there, and then if I wanna go actually down to Key West, I'll just leave my camper at the Moose, and I'll take the van down to Key West, and if I don't feel like driving back, I'll just park my van on the street, and I can get away with stealth parking. It took Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. Thanks for the pictures. Weekend she shed. Thank you for the pictures. I love the hat in your picture. It's the same blue hat like I have. Um, I should pull it out, my RV Rebel Girl blue hat. And Bex has one that color too. Um, Thanks for coming and joining me. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you in Texas in October, sometime in October around my birthday. And I appreciate it, and thanks for sending me the pictures so that I can send pictures to Tracy Jones. Well, I stayed at, a park, excuse me, Tracy, near Traverse City, and, oh, it was a really good park, but it was expensive. But in Michigan, I have a park pass in Michigan, I forget it's good for a year, but I forgot. There's places you could camp for almost nothing in Michigan. There are places you could find, especially if you car camp. If you're gonna car camp, unless you really wanna stay someplace for you can go to that casino in Traverse City. I parked at that Traverse City casino. I went $10,000 there in my when I had my old camper, my first camper, and I went up there and I was gonna go to, Mackinac Island, and I went to I went to Traverse City because I was early. I was, like a day early to I couldn't get in my RV park. You'd have to go look for at the video way back then, but, and I don't think I said it in my video, but I went to the casino in Traverse City. I'd never been there before, and, the roads were windy and everything, but if you're in your car, it's not depending on if you have your bus or whatever by then. I went in that casino and I played for, like, a half an hour, and then I was talking to this lady, well, then she got up and left, and I got up and sat down at her machine, and went and got a little bit more money from the ATM, and I put the money in, and I won $10,000. Yep, and I lived on that $10,000 for a year. Yep, it was awesome, and that's when I used that to join Thousand Trails. I'm missing stuff because 'cause I'm talking too much. Thank you again, Lindy, for coming. Oh, Billy, I'm excited. You're gonna look at property so you'll have, a place for people to come and visit? I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Um, Go to the casino, Tracy Jones, in Traverse City. You can park there for free, okay? Weekend said, "Let's do it." I missed it. What I don't know what she's doing, but whatever it is, I bet it's gonna be fun. Probably gonna go stay at Billy's with Billy and Rhonda. I wanna be first on your list. Yeah, I wasn't that Brenda Lou, but that was, going back a few years. It was like 5 years ago when I first started RVing. Yeah, go to that casino. I never been in that casino before. I could tell you I was playing dimes. It was a 10-cent machine, not a nickel machine, 10-cent machine, and I won the jackpot. I couldn't believe it, and the guy just looked at me like, "Do you have a card here?" "No, I never been here before in my life." I think he was not happy that I was not a regular customer, but whatever. Good night, Craig. Thank you. Oh, I think I hear wind. I wonder ah, if it's gonna storm. Well, I just opened the window to see if it was gonna storm. It's not storming yet. But, oh, I gotta tell you, before I mean, I'm gonna put this in my video, in one of my videos, but, I was sitting here and I was working on a video, and I was looking out this window here and I looked over and I see this thing on the grass. And it was a critter. At first I couldn't tell what kind of critter it was. And then I realized it was a bird, but the bird had a red head. The whole head was red, like a magenta red. Brilliant, standing out, but the rest of the body was white, but then the wings had black on it. I thought, "What the heck? That looks like Woody Woodpecker." And I couldn't figure out what I had to look it up. I got movies of it. It is a red-headed woodpecker, and they call it a checkerboard because when it flies, it looks like a checkerboard because it has white and then it's got the black wings. And the head is a brilliant magenta red. I mean, the whole like a helmet, and it reminds me of Woody Woodpecker. I need to go get my chair and my fire pit. Well, my fire pit, I'm just gonna stick underneath my camper, but it's not windy. Actually, it's really still out, but I think that was just my canopy. I have my canopy out just a couple of inches, like it's over my lawn chair. So my lawn chair might not get wet, but I'll have to stick it underneath my camper. How long we been on? We've been on for almost 2 hours again. It was Tracy. It wasn't. Oh, it was a red-headed woodpecker, and then you could hear it. Oh, it's a beautiful bird, absolutely beautiful. Somebody's riding around in their golf cart at quarter to 12. Don't you just hate people who don't obey the rules? I mean, I don't care really, but it's just the point. It's a beautiful good night, Eddie T. Did Debbie say good night too? Good night, Debbie T and Eddie T. Thanks for coming if you both are leaving. Um, yeah, it's a beautiful bird. Have you ever seen one? I've never seen one before like that. But you'll see in my next watch for it. Hopefully I'm gonna put it in my next video. I mean, I'm so excited about this meetup, you guys, and I'm so glad that then I thought to myself, watch, nobody'll come. I just got out of the shower and washed my hair, so I'm kind of but now I know that some people are going to go and it's going to be great. I mean, I don't have anything planned yet, but now that I know people are going, the more people that are going, the merrier, and the more we'll have to plan stuff because I mean, I do have my movie projector and we could always have a movie and if the weather's nice and if and then we could always have a dance party and I have a clam, so it has I have the side walls to put on there if it rains and We always could sit inside the clam and stay out of the rain if it does rain. It's not gonna rain though. And, yeah, I think we could have a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Have a cookout and just hang out around the campfire. We go for a hike, go geocaching. I've never gone geocaching, but the hikes there and the canyons are there are beautiful, you know. And I have my own kayak. I have a inflatable kayak. Sierra wants to go dancing. Yeah, tell her I'm ready. But you got to come to the meetup, Camp Gore one. You were making the bed. Oh, you did laundry. I'm gonna do laundry tomorrow. I wanted to, the last time that we did laundry here, the water was kind of rusty, but I went and gave Danny a bath. It didn't look. I went and took a shower, and it didn't look rusty. I ran it for a long time, so I think I'll be okay washing uh my clothes because I don't like, when you get that if they have rusty hard water, it sounds like they, might have drained it or washed it out, flushed it out. Only a few. Let's see. I think Eddie T left, Margie, and I think Debbie did. I think his wife Debbie did too. I'm not sure if Debbie left. So RV Quilt Quest says, "If you plan it, they will come." And, there is the real Field of Dreams is right here in Iowa, which is not only 3 or 4 hours away. My grandkids have been there. They all came walking out of the cornfields. It was funny. We got a picture of them doing that. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, and they're like they have a lodge there. They have a lodge. So even if you wanted to go out to a fancy dinner, you could go to the lodge and get a reservation and have a fancy dinner. Even you don't even have to feel like you're camping. You're in a lodge having dinner, you know. And the Illinois River is right there, so you can kayak on the Illinois River. And I have a kayak, inflatable kayak for two. Oh, I already booked it. You didn't see my video. You gotta watch my video. It's gonna be at Starve Rock State Park, July 18 to 22nd. July 18 to 22nd at Starve Rock. There's 24 campsites available. So if you want to come, well, you're all the way in Arizona. But if you want to come, you need to make your reservation because they book up fast. They have like 129 sites, and when I booked, there was only 30 sites left that were available. So, oh really? I didn't know that. Well, you know what, Brenda Lou? I do that all the time. I put it all in at the same time because, you know, I hate to yeah, well, that's if Saucy's on the river. But I don't think she goes past that way. There's areas on the Illinois River you can in that area, you can kayak on, and they've got waterfalls and all kinds of, um, things, all kinds of not caves, but what was I gonna say? They've got different waterfalls. They've got a lot of things there. It's really nice. I can't wait because I couldn't last time I went with my grandkids, I couldn't do the whole place. I mean, the whole time when we were there, it was just too much. Because my little one, she was only like 7 at the time. It is Starved Rock State Park. I should put, let's see, I don't know if I can get to the link to pull the link up. Let me see if I could pull the link up without, oh, and I think I would lose you guys if I do that, if I put the link for my video. I played my video. You guys want to see my video again? It's only 3 minutes long. Okay, I'm going to show it to you again. Hey, Judith, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Oh, so you might want to come up here and stay and then go to the, sure, and then you could just like drive your vehicle over. Okay, I'll play the video, you guys. Here we go. Hey everybody, it's RV Rebel Girl, Keto Nomad from those two YouTube channels, and I've scheduled a Midwest Wheeled Wonders rendezvous at the Starved Rock State Park. Now, this is one of the greatest parks you can go to here in Illinois. It is a #1 park, and it is located conveniently with lots of activities, waterfalls, hiking. It's got 18 canyons that feature vertical walls of moss-covered St. Peter's sandstone formed by glacier melt water that's sliced dramatically through tree-covered sandstone bluffs. There's more than 13 miles of trails access to rain-fed waterfalls, sandstone overhangs, and great overlooks. I have already scheduled my site to be site number 25. Now, these places book up fast, and right now, according to the website, there are 30 spots still available that you can schedule for camping and attending this WWR. Hoping to make this an annual event for us, no matter what part of the United States we're in. But go make your reservations online. There's only 30 spots left as of today at 3 o'clock. Here's a couple of this is a short video of when I was there with my grandchildren a couple of years ago, and we went exploring, and we went to see the St. Louis the Canyon there. It was awesome. The kids were laughing and giggling, having a great time. We just had a ball. I think you'll love it. Lots of hiking, geocaching, everything. That's my granddaughter. It's so cold. They're standing underneath the waterfall. We're having so much fun. Campsites are $25 for non-Illinois, non-senior residents. If you're an Illinois resident and you're a senior or a vet or disabled, there are discounts. So you have to look at the website and see what applies to you. But you can park 2 vans on a spot. So if you have somebody to share a spot with, that would be great. And those are vans that are not already built out by a manufacturer. The regular street vans that you may have built out yourself, but looks like a regular van driving down the street, 2 vans are good to go. I'm going to be there no matter what, so whether there's me, 1 person, 3 people, 5 people, or 25 people, it's only a beginning. I hope to see you there. Please go to the Midwest Wheeled Wonders Rendezvous page. Actually, it's the Wheeled Wonders Rendezvous page. And let me know if you're coming. Thanks. There you go. That's it. So it is the Wheeled Wonders Rendezvous WWR. This is the first annual, hopefully the first annual at Starved Rock. And nothing is saying that we have to have it in the Midwest. It's this time it's the Midwest, but now we were talking with Glorious Life on Wheels and Judith, and maybe we'll do one in the fall in Las Vegas near Lake Mead. And I think Margie also was thought that would be a good idea. She had some suggestions of different parks, what we places we could go. So we're thinking about doing that. And right there near Lake Mead was that place where I went and I saw all those rams. Well, what did I call them? Sheep, some kind of sheep, rams. The rams, like the Dodge Ram, things with the big round horns on them. They were like all over the place. There's a place over there you can go see them. Well, Sierra likes that. Well, there you go. You got to come all you, but you see, I'm telling you, there's only 25 spots left now. Now it could be less. Other people, because it's, we're just a small group of people. There's other people that are parked that are going to be camping there, 129 camping spots, And when I thanks Raven, when I oh, Boulder City, you know what I'm talking about then in Boulder City, Margie, where the Rams are? I did a video on that. I'd have to go back and look at it to see where that was. But I think that was last year maybe. And what's beautiful about that was I remember when you're coming down the hill, you could see that all the water. Oh, it was just gorgeous view. Well, no, there won't be a discount. The only discount you get, Linda, is if you live in the state of Illinois. They don't, it's not a national park, so they only give Illinois people discounts. But the price is reasonable. It's, 25 bucks a night. If you're in a van or a car, you can always share your spot with somebody else who's in a van or a car. You can have 2 vehicles on a site, but you gotta be careful though. You can't have 2 RVs on a site, but you can have 2 vans on a site or a car and a van. So, and then you split the cost, which would be about 15 bucks a piece. Yeah. If you could do that, it's, and even the senior discount was $5. It was 17.50 plus whatever. So it was like you save like $5, which is still $5, 4 days, that's 20 bucks. But it was reasonably priced compared to these other places. I mean, you know, I watched this guy who did it's with electric hookup and water, and then there's bathrooms with showers. The sewer, there's a dump in the park. Yeah, 25 bucks. That's cheap, badge, for a park. It's not the LTVA. You know? I know. It's rough. There's a lot of places, I mean, you can't get free. I mean, we can't go have a meetup in Cracker Barrel parking lot. I don't think they'd like us very much. That's what the state park costs. It's $25 a night during the week, and on the weekends it's 35, which is still not bad because you can't get in an RV park. The casino RV park was $45 that I was just at. And they had water and electric, no amenities, nothing to do except go to the casino and gamble. In my opinion, if you're gambling in the casino and you have a card you can prove it, they should let you stay in the RV park for free. I mean, because you're just giving them money and giving them more money. Yeah, 25 bucks with electric and water. Now the water's not at your site, but there is water. You fill up before you go park, and then if you need more water, well, you'll have to dump, but If you need more water, you got to go, get more water. But um when I don't have a sewer at my site, what I do is I make sure I use the shower house to take my showers, and I wash my dishes outside in the grass, and I make a little wash bucket for my dishes. So the only thing I got to worry about is flushing the toilet, you know? And now I have my Clementine for drinking water, thanks to Badge. Yeah, it's a good price. Well, if there's no sun, but I have a generator too. I also have my generator, so that's not a big deal. But they don't have any primitive spots in this campground. But I was just talking about that, Badge, with the primitive spots here at the RV park I'm at now. They're like $60 a day for primitive, But the thing is you're still using their garbage, and they have to pay for the garbage people to come, you know, and you're using their pool, and they're using their showers and the propane to heat the water that you go use the showers and to flush the toilets. And then they got to clean up all your beer bottles that, not us, but that the people leave in the primitive area way back there, and the food they leave laying all over the place, and their garbage bags because they don't clean up after themselves. So for drinking water, Margie, I made I call her Clementine. I made a Berkey. And that's what I've been using I tell you what, it's awesome. I did a video on it, how to make it. It's easy to do. And in fact, I think because I got the filters really at a good price on Amazon. They were like $42 a piece, and there's 2 in a package, and they're the Berkey filters um that I bought on Amazon, and I made myself my own Berkey. It was Let's see if I can show it to you. Hold on, I'll bring my and that's what I do my water in. I'm gonna don't mind my messy kitchen, but hold on a minute, I'll show it to you. Oh, Danny. See if I'm gonna turn my thing around so you could see it. Oh, wait, no, it's over there. I think I got to turn on another light here or something. Oh, that one won't go on. See it? No, you can't see it really good. It's right here. I got to turn another light on. Hold on. See if it goes on now. There we go. See it? Right here. Here's my spigot. And it's 2 pots. And then I have the spigot. I got this stand at Walmart for $6. And that's what I put my water in, and I got the filters inside. Badge showed me how to make it. The filter is in here on the top section. Can't really see it really well, but can kind of see it a little bit sticking up. Is that a little brighter? And then the top section filters my water, and my clean water goes down there. And I did a video on it. When I did the video, you could see that I put red food coloring in it, because Badge said put red food coloring in it. And I put red food coloring in it, and then when it went down into the bottom pot, it was am I losing light here? Brightness. Why is it not bright? Hold on a minute. How did I must have touched something so it's not as bright as it should be. Is this it? There we go. Okay. Now I can see you. Okay, so I'm gonna maybe you saw it better. If there it is, right there. Anyway, so it's a little messy in here because I had something made something to eat right before I went and got online. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I better plug in. Let me plug in my internet a minute so I don't lose it. And we end up losing our connection, which I'm gonna have to anyway. Yeah, so I put the food coloring in there and it came out clear. It's in all in my video that I did. So right, and badge it goes through the one that you made, right? Not a store-bought Berkey. Yeah, and you know what? If you're interested in it, um we can make one. We can make one at the meetup if you don't get one before, make one before that. I bought my those are asparagus pots I bought on Amazon, but I noticed that the Walmart pots you can get big. Well, there's two of you. So this is perfect for me for two people. I really think if you drink a lot of water, you might want to get the bigger pots, but you can get two big pots for like $13 at Walmart. And Badge is the one who taught me how to make it, and I did it all by myself. So when my son was here and he goes he goes, "Oh, that's a Berkey." He goes, "Oh, thanks, Billy." Um, I told my son I made it. He goes, "You made it?" He goes, "Ma," he goes, "I got a brand new Berkey at home in the up in the attic you could have had." I'm like, "Well," I says, "You know what? You should use your Berkey if you have one." "Oh, really?" Yeah, they're just stock pots, but you want to get two the same size. But this is the thing is with this pot, the filter that I bought on Amazon, I got 2 filters for $42, which was a good price because Badge was saying that's a really good price because he even went and ordered them. I only have 1 filter in mine, but if you put 2 filters in there, the only difference is that it goes through faster. You don't need to have 2 of the, filters. You just put 1 in there, and it's good for, 3,000 gallons of water. But, you just gotta make sure that the stock pot is tall enough. Mine is just makes it because that glass cover is, like, domed a little bit. It just makes it. Otherwise, it wouldn't have the cover wouldn't go on the top. The filter would be too tall. The filter is, I think it was 9.9 inches 9.75 inches tall, and the pot I got was 10.25 tall with the lid on it. So it was cutting it close. Just stock pots. You could probably get them in the dollar store. And then I bought the spouts. There are 4 spouts in a box on Amazon. And they give you all the washers you need with the spout too. Yeah. Yeah, I think it looks just as nice. And then that little stand I have it on, I got that at Walmart the other day because I was looking for the stand. Yeah, it would be a cool project, you know? Yeah, Badge is awesome. And you know what, Margie? You know what else? I've seen people make them with plastic buckets. I watched videos where they made them with plastic buckets, like the poop buckets, like, um, Home Depot buckets for, like, a party, and they like, out in the middle of the woods, and you put any kind of water in there and filter it. I mean, that's a cheap way to do it if you're gonna have a big, especially when you got a bunch of kids running around drinking, little kids, they never finish their whole glass of water. I'm so tired of having wasted bottles of water all over the place, you know? Yeah, well, I don't use my coffee machine. I actually just boil water out of the faucet. I boil my water in my teapot, which is, it's just for my coffee, and then I have a little strainer I put it through. Oh. But if anything that I need to have, um, anytime I cook or make anything, I use the water from Clementine. Well, folks, we've been on here for 2 hours and 11 minutes. Our Monday night midnight meetup. It's after midnight. Yeah, that's what I say. You get anything to drink out of the hose like my kid did. They're like, "Ooh." Yeah. Well, I don't have to worry about I mean, I don't worry about it now, but so my granddaughter my son has this a glass bottle that's got, like, the little plug with the metal thing on the top, like a Grolsch beer would have, where you can, close it back up again, with, like, the suction plug. So, he puts water in there. You're welcome, Margie. Thanks. I can't wait to see you. I hope you get to make it. Thank you for coming by. So he puts water from the refrigerator spigot in that bottle and then closes it and then he puts it in the refrigerator. And my granddaughter, he told my grandmother, that's special Italian water. So she thinks it's special Italian. But the thing of it is water always tastes better in a glass bottle when it's chilled. Better than it tastes in a plastic bottle. There's something about a glass bottle, just like milk tastes better in a glass milk jug, doesn't it? I'm a member of the Host Drinkers Child Association also. Yeah, me too. Well, I would put rainwater right through my clementine. I have no problem with putting rainwater through mine. Do you, Badge? You would put rainwater through yours, Badge, wouldn't you? I mean, I'm telling you, I put red food coloring in there, and the water came out clear on the other side. It's supposed to be taking out chlorine, all that crap that's in there. I don't have a problem with it, and no one ever died from oven crud poisoning. That's what I say. I would drink it right out of there. Do you know in some states it's illegal to gather rainwater and save rainwater and use it? I know, I couldn't believe it when I heard that. That's because there's chemicals that are in the sky that are coming through the rainwater. They don't want us having the rainwater. But anyway, well, I'm happy with this. I mean, you could take, like those life straws that you buy in the store, you're supposed to be able to take water from the creek and put them through a life straw and be able to drink it. So it's the same kind of filter that I have in my clementine. I mean, Badge, are you still there? Would you drink your water through rainwater in your putting it through your homemade Berkey? Huh? Are you there? Maybe he didn't hear me. Maybe he left. Oh, there you go. Badge says after he puts the water through his fake Berkey. Yours is a homemade one, right? It's the homemade one like you showed me how to make. You're right, Brenda Lou. It's the same shit we're breathing. You know what? They don't dump their black tanks in the air. They can't. I don't think so. But you never know. I don't know. I'm telling you, Raven, make it. You'll save 200 bucks. You want to save $200? Make your own Berkey. I think yeah, a tin cup too would taste better. So I bought almonds and I'm gonna make my own almond milk, but I want to get a glass. I need to have a glass jar to put it in first because I don't want to put the almond milk in plastic. I think it'll taste much better if it's in glass and then put it in my refrigerator. Well, folks, we're down to oh, the airport doesn't care, Linda. Camp Gore One, they don't care. Okay, Tracy, get your campsite so you make sure you have a spot that you can come. And I'm sure somebody, maybe Raven will share with you because she's not that far away. It wouldn't be that far for her if she decides to come. Yeah, you got to be careful in Florida though too. Yeah, but I don't remember them saying it was illegal to collect rainwater. Good night, Tracy Jones. Thank you. Thank you to my moderators, Badge and Strong's Adventure. I really appreciate it. I'm pretty lucky though. I knock on wood, I don't have usually too many people that I got to worry about. But thank you to everybody for joining. It's going to be so exciting to have the get together. And we're like going on 2.5 hours. It's been unbelievable, but we've been chatting for so long. But I'm glad that everybody got to get information and ask about the meetup that wanted to know about it. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun. Even if, you know, if it's 10 people, it'll be fun. You know, if it's 20 people, it'll be fun. If it's 5 people, it'll be fun. If it's just 2 people, we'll have fun no matter what. We're going to have fun. I'm going to have fun. You're going to have fun. So thank you all for joining me tonight. I'm glad that I was able to get on here and clarify a few things about the WWR. And hopefully I'm hoping that there'll be a live stream on Friday night. I'm going to try to get on a little bit earlier Friday night because I know some people like to get on a little bit earlier and not so late. Everyone's not as nocturnal as Good night, Brenda Lou isn't as nocturnal as I am, but and some of the rest of us. And now Bobby Shine's got a job, so we want to get on a little bit earlier so Bobby can be here and he doesn't have to work the next day. Billy Strong, thank you. My friend, my dear friend Badge, thank you. I'm so excited for the people that did join us. We had some really great people join us tonight. Glow, Glorious Life on Wheels, and um, Weekend She Shed, Lindy, and of course Margie, Ashes in April, Tracy, Raven, In a van, I am. Tracy Jones, thanks. Second Childhood, thank you. Thanks for the email. Brenda Lou. Everybody, I hope Craig Tarbox. I don't want to miss anybody. Megavan Mike. I keep calling him Minivan Mike, and I don't mean to, but Megavan Mike. And I'll say goodnight. I appreciate you guys so much. And thanks. See you Friday night, Badge. Hopefully maybe we'll get on a little earlier. We'll have some people come up. Maybe we'll get like 3 or 4 or 5 people up on here the screen Friday night. Okay? Thanks, Billy Strong. Say hi to Brenda. Rhonda, give her a hug. Thanks, everybody. Mwah. Good night.